Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another AGS TV live stream. I was going to say video, but it's not a video today. It is an actual live stream. It's Villa versus Lazio from Italy. We don't have many friendlies left now until the start of the season. The America tour has officially ended. I ended with our 3-3 draw with Brentford. I couldn't stream that game. But it meant that we ended it unbeaten, which isn't terrible. We nearly won the whole thing. If it wasn't for a win for Chelsea against Fulham, we actually would have won the whole tournament, which is kind of funny. How you doing, Lord of the Mings? As he made a comment before the stream only a few moments ago, and so did Dean. How are we all doing? I'll get into the lineup of both teams. I will already say you may see the dreaded Robin Olsen. He's already here. He's already in the team for today. I don't know why we keep playing this man. I know he's technically part of the squad, but he will never feature for the first team as long as Emmy is, well, breathing. So I don't know why he continues to play. I really don't get it. How you doing? Army says hello, I'm from Thailand. Wow. Nice to have you in chat, bro. Hope you enjoy yourself here. I'll get through the team anyway. In goal for Aston Villa is Robin Olsen. We got a back line of Chambers, Konsa, Pau Torres, and Luca Digne. We got news on him that I'll discuss later in the stream. Leon Bailey, Kamara, Tielemans, Buendia, Diaby, and Ollie Watkins is the Villa lineup. I'm just gonna actually have some lights. It's looking a bit dark in here. Alexa, stream light 40%. I don't know how much that has done, but it might have done a little bit. Hey, Aston Thomas, he says, why are we starting Olsen for God's sake? We're starting him because we pay him money, I'm guessing. There's no other reason. Like, he is technically a Villa player, but he offers us absolutely nothing. Probably even less than nothing, because what does he really provide? There's not been a single game where I thought, you know what, he's actually really helped us there. Oh, he's been really good there. The amount of times with Emi Martinez where he has saved us, even the very last game of the season against Brighton, where they had some big chances and he made some big saves. Olsen has not had that moment for us. And yet, he still features. And he will still feature in the Cups. Oh, God forbid he plays in the Conference League, I swear, man. No Duran, Archer not had a sniff all pre-season, speaks volumes. I'll get into the bench. I don't know where Duran actually is. For all I know, he could be injured, but I've not seen anything about that. So you guys will probably have to let me know, because he's not featured at all, and I find it odd. Archer on the bench with Cash, Coutinho, Douglas Luiz, Kellyman, who's featured a lot in pre-season. Emi Martinez, John McGinn, Tyrone Mings, Philogene Bidus for the first time doesn't start. Sebastian Revan and young Olivier Zajc, the 19-year-old Polish goalkeeper, is on the bench because of Olsen in goal. Diaby on fire, he certainly is. Diaby with 2 in 2 now. He went off the bench on a game that was covered on this channel. He scored against Fulham to make it 2-0, and then he played against Brentford. He started from the first minute and scored a very nice goal. I think that was to get us level with Brentford. I'll speak very briefly on that game. I couldn't cover it. I have been very busy this week. I've been even up and down the country as well. I think it was the night before the Brentford game. I was in Liverpool, which is quite nice. So glad you're here. Missed you in the Brentford game. I had to watch that Up the Villa podcast guy. You're way less annoying than well, I appreciate that comment. I do see there's a lot of especially now there's a lot of Villa channels who cover the games. I know 2 personally, and they cover the games like for like a good hour before it starts. I don't know how they do it. Like, genuine, like, what do they talk about for a whole hour before? Like, I do 10 minutes because I have like a I talk to chat, I talk about the lineup. I think 10, I probably could do a little bit more, but 10 minutes is usually just enough. so I can get what I want to say. 'Cause sometimes if something's happened during the week, I can say it, give my opinion, and then we watch the game and we go. I don't really understand how they can do it for such a long ass time. Like, I don't get it, but you know, I'm not them, I guess. Law of the Ming says, the three I know are you, A View from the Stands, and AVFC Statter. Yep, those are the three I also know. There's another channel, which is called For the Love of McGrath. And I think I don't know if they do live streams. I know they do videos. But yeah, there's a few channels. In terms of videos, I watch Max Stokes videos, the Villa on Tour, which obviously most Villa fans will know. He's alright. I think it was his younger sister is like a subscriber on this channel that she's come in before. And yeah, I remember her saying once that I should do a collab with him, but I don't know. It's like, it's hard to arrange things with people, because whenever I've tried to do that with certain people in the past, they're always really busy, and I'm not really the one to push it. You know, I don't want to be I just want to do it for fun. I don't want to be a burden on people. So yeah. Have a good one, man. I'm sure the time zone in Thailand's a bit all over the place. But if you do enjoy the game, I'm sure you will. There's people who are watching Villa because of Diaby, by the way. Obviously not Villa fans, but Diaby has such a following, especially in well, not only in France, but because of the Bundesliga. A lot of people are intrigued to see how he does here, and we are getting more media notoriety. For Lazio, by the way, I probably should cover them. I'll get their lineup for you guys in a moment. Some of those players you will know. I think the ones that will stand out to you will be Ciro Immobile. He's just a phenomenal goal scorer. Felipe Anderson played for West Ham United before. You got Romagnoli. He's quite a well-known defender. Anyway, I'll go through this side. This lists it in alphabetical order, which is a bit annoying. I'd rather see it as an actual lineup. But Basic, Casale, Cataldi, Felipe Anderson, Ciro Immobile, Manuel Lazari. I've packed him several times on FIFA. Adam Marusic, goalkeeper Ivan Provedel. Then you got Alessio Romagnoli, like I mentioned before, Matthias Vecino, and finally Mattia Zacagni. Some of those names are a mouthful. We are not at Villa Park, despite technically being the home team today. We are playing at the Bescot in Warsaw for some reason. That's not the first time that's happened. I think there's a possible deal that we have with Warsaw to do these games. Obviously, every year we have that friendly with Warsaw, which for a change we didn't actually beat them. We battered them last year and we drew 1-1 this year, but it wasn't like the full Villa side. And now obviously a lot of Villa fans will be there today to watch Villa versus Lazio. I'm going to get a stream up. This game unfortunately will not be covered on Sky, BT, Amazon. It'll be the first of the friendlies to not be covered by media, so we're going to have to go and find a stream, which will be loads of fun. How you doing, Villa player? What's good? Good evening. Just so everyone knows, it is sorry, let's actually say what I was trying to say. It is towards the very end of pre-season now. Not many games to go. Obviously, Lazio today, Valencia in 2 days, and that is it. After that, it's the Premier League. It starts. Newcastle United on the 12th. What a way to start. That game will be on TV. It's a 5:30 kickoff. You got to watch it on this channel. It's going to be loads of fun. Then Villa versus Everton on the 20th, and Burnley versus Aston Villa on the 27th. What a really awkward start to the season, I got to say. By the way, I'm noticing some of these games are 2 o'clock kickoffs and not 3, which is very interesting. Villa-Everton, if you guys will remember, was the first home game that we had back in the Premier League when we were promoted. So I'm sure Villa Park will be absolutely rocking for that. But Newcastle away is well, you're not going to get much more of a rough start to the Premier League than that. But I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Valencia, like I said, in 2 days, 8 o'clock, that will be live on this channel as well. So you can watch that with me. Musa Diaby, he rejected Saudi money. Oh yeah, I've seen the chant. I think it's Jack Grimpsey on TikTok who did something like that. Villa player also says, I hope we get a good evening tonight. I don't even get him started on Olsen. I'm not gonna be super negative. I'm just gonna look. I'll give him the opportunity to play well. There you go. If he plays well today, he shuts me up, and who knows? I just can't see it because whenever I see him, he just looks. He looks like a disaster waiting to happen. Anyway, I'm gonna go and find a stream. As always, if anyone has found like a good streaming site, please do let the chat know, and we can all use it together, I guess. Olsen bingo. I could do it, but it was funny. Like, if he makes another mistake, maybe I'll do it in the future. But I feel like I'm picking on him a little bit if I keep doing it. As much as I think it will happen, I am kind of bullying him. And he's still an Aston Villa player, and I'd like to support Villa players. It's just he does make it very difficult. I'm already having problems. I will say from last season, I did find it quite difficult to get friendlies. I do remember that. But I shall persist. How you doing, Howard? He says yes. Olsen, he looks lost at times. It's a shame. He must be doing something right in training. I don't get it, man. I think you're right, because why are we playing him? Unless for some reason, like, we feel like we need to because of the, the wages that he's on, I guess. But even that, he's a backup keeper. At most, he'll be on like 20k, surely. I don't understand. He doesn't offer us anything. If anything, he's a detriment at times. He cost us 2 tournaments last year. I will not forget that. His mistakes knocked us out of the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So I'm not going to let him live it down until he can actually show me he's competent enough. He is the Swedish international, right? This is not no random bum I'm picking on. This is someone who plays for Sweden in major tournaments somehow. I don't know how, but whatever. Villa official on Twitter said they're underway against Lazio, although I'm not seeing it anywhere. I might try and find it on Twitter, but a lot of the websites have gone on are saying that it's not even live, but it is. Oh, the match pass is also a joke, by the way. The amount of money that people pay is ridiculous. Oh, so news. I was going to say, we do have, which is very interesting, news from Al Hilal, as they're interested in buying Luca Digne from Aston Villa. He's only been here 18 months. Obviously, he's not been a fan favourite here. He was a Steven Gerrard signing, and we all know how well that went. I don't mind Digne, but for 25 million and 100 grand a week, it's just been a bit of a failure. So to see him go, I'm unmoved. It will help bring in other players. He doesn't fit the high line. I'm happy that he's potentially leaving. That's all I'm gonna say. Bro, stop copying Chelsea. Oh, so people keep making this Chelsea Villa badge joke. You do realise, I know some people are memeing, but Villa have had the circular badge for a very long time. We had it when we won the European Cup, and then we went to the, this one. And now we're going back. I don't know why we're going back. I personally don't see the need, but the Villa board do, and that's why we're doing it. But yeah, we've had a circular badge for years. It's kind of mad. You look up Villa when we won the European Cup. You look at what the badge looked like on the day. I don't know if any of you have found a streaming site, but the ones I usually use for Villa are not working very well. The ones I can rely on mainly are like the Premier League ones, but obviously this is not a Premier League game, so this could be difficult. Chelsea bigger blood. If you want to believe that. Where did you finish in the table last year? If you don't mind me asking, I'm very interested to hear your answer there, mate. How much money did you spend? You know, I can keep these going. Chelsea fans chatting shit is the funniest thing. Honestly, the shamelessness I've seen online is just out of this planet. I'm really struggling. I've tried Footy and I've tried Total Sport. I'm gonna try Total Sport it again, but I didn't really try them that much. I only went on like one link and it didn't work. Twitter is coming up with nothing. Well, it's not even called Twitter anymore. It's X, that's another conversation altogether. Why on earth did they change it? There was no reason. Twitter's one of the most well-known names. It's one of the most searched up words in all of Google. Yeah, it's so cringe. It's so cringe. Lord of the Rings said I'm smashing this lad on FIFA right now. I'm sure you're making him enjoy the game. I remember I've had people message me saying that I've made them break controller. I'm like, okay. Maybe control yourself a little bit. Like, they've laughed about it, which I also find funny, because if I broke my controller, I'd be so mad. I've come close to throwing it, but I stopped myself halfway, because I'm like, actually, you know what, this cost me money. Have you seen George's view? I'll wait. I will have a look, because I'm guessing he's posted it. No way. Oh no! You know, I'm having this on stream once. I need you guys to see this. So I know someone who's gone today, and safe to say, he's not had a good time here. Oh, if you can provide that, I would be very happy. It might ban you from posting the link, but we'll see. Just give me the website if the link doesn't work. Yeah, look at this image, by the way. This is someone who's gone to the game today, and that's the view. What a view. What a view that is. Oh, that's funny. That is great. The game is on the Villa website. It's just a scam. I think. Hang on. How much is it? I'm gonna have a look. I know it's always a stupid amount. There's only 2 friendlies to go as well. Hang on. Aston Villa Twitter. Alright, I'm gonna have a look. How much is it? Oh, $4.99. Okay, $4.99 is not terrible. To be fair. You need an ad blocker. I do have an ad blocker. I do have one. Yeah, what's it called, by the way? I have an ad blocker with my browser. All our preseason games have been free. That's how it should be. But Villa for Valencia and Lazio is $4.99. None of the friendlies will be at Villa Park, which is crazy to me. We had the tour, we had the game against Warsaw. So before the tour and after, both are at the Bescot, or the Poundland Bescot Stadium, I should say, and the other one is at the Mestella in Spain. So how fun! But yeah, if you could provide the website, that would be very lovely. Am I related? Oh, here we go. I always get this Harry Maguire comment. No, I'm not related. Oh man, the top comment on one of my old videos was I look like a love child between Mason Mount and Harry Maguire, and I hate it. Oh, just send me the website. Just tell me what the website is called, and I'll do it. The links probably will get removed. So yeah, Mark, if you could also provide me yours. If anyone's found a stream, just give me it. Just post in chat what the name of the website is called, and I'll find it. Even if I have to like go through a maze to find it, I will find it. Blood is Maguire. Of course. Oh, WYSIWYG. Okay. I've not heard of that one. I shall put it on the list of websites to use. Now, no worries, man. I've heard it before. I'll hear it again, you know? It's one of those... Oh, is it listed as soccer? It has. Disgusting. Come on. Where is it? Where else are it goes? I have to go one by one here. Oh, Villa Lazio. Alright, I may be in the money here. I was long lost, bro. Alright. Let's try link 2. Link 1 was a bust. Oh, what link worked? I can ask that. Okay, link 2 is also not great. Let's try link 3. Link 3 could be something. Oh, they hate the fact I'm using an ad blocker, apparently. Link 6. They actually restricted the view because it detected my ad blocker. Maguire to the Villa, here we go. Oh my god. I might actually have to remove my ad block just for 2 hours. This is so cringe. I hate how it detects it. Fine. I'll reload the page. How are you a computer science student? I'll never know. You and me both. Oh, it detected mine. It literally just stopped me loading it. It just said, we detect an ad blocker. You can't use it. I'm like, okay, cool. Oh my god, it is... Okay, this one though is littered with ads. I can see why. Bro, I'm paying all their bills just by being on this. Jesus Christ. A button literally comes up saying you can turn it off only once. Where? I didn't see that. Also, I'm getting Unibet ads. Oh, for the website. Oh, mine said using an ad blocker and then it diverted me. Penalty Villa. Well, I'm not going to get too excited because we seem to miss them. But I appreciate the news. Bro, there is no X button on this ad. The X button does not exist. Alright, I may have to go elsewhere because this stream is just not helping. There's nothing is playing. Oh wait, I have found the play button. Am I able to press an X here? That X apparently is fake. I hate this. I'm now at the page where it's got a box, but this play button also could be fake. Oh my god, he actually missed. We've missed! We've actually missed! Oh my god! Can we not miss penalties, please? For fuck's sake. Why have we missed the penalty? He's so bad at penalties. Ollie Watkins, man. How is he so bad? Oh my god. Also, did Vince... Wait, not Vince. Yeah, no, Vince, did you send the website? I don't think you did. Send me the name of the website and I'll try yours because this ain't working for me. I can't with Ollie Watkins, man. Bro. Yeah, we missed once again another penalty. And Sports Surge, thank you. Because that one weren't working for me. Sports Surge. Alright. Oh, this is quite fancy. Alright. And they have our new badge. There is hope. Demons hit the bar with a rocket. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now my browser is blocking it. Cool. Hang on. My browser's being a snitch. I don't get it. Give me a sec. Bro, it's ridiculous. My browser's not allowing me to have fun. I would provide you it if I could find it myself, my friend. Okay. I'm gonna have to have it as a whitelist then. Let's see. This is so stupid. I didn't think he'd do this today, but I suppose it does make sense. Apologize, guys. It is still goalless, so apparently we've missed the penalty, and Tielemans hit the crossbar. As far as I'm aware. I could just get it on my phone. Because at this point, I might actually just do that for now. Oh, there's Twitter. Is there a Twitter one? If there's a Twitter one, I'll do that. But I'll try. I'll do both. Give me a second. Oh, send it to me in DMs on Discord because it will get removed in the chat. So it is pointless. Hey, thanks. Oh, you are the goat. You actually are the goat. Oh my god. Well, we have a stream, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll post it in. See how lovely am I? I'm actually gonna post it in the chat, and I always say this every stream I've ever done. I'm not a knob. I will provide. Don't you worry. Wait, did that come through? It did. Alright, cool. It's not the best quality, but it will do. Now I'm going to get the lineup of the teams. It looks like it's being recorded off an iPhone 4, but it is okay. It's better than nothing. We did a stream. Wait, do you mean a hospital streams hits 90 million live? What happened to Speed? His eye swelled. All right. Oh, there we go. We got the lineups. They're playing a 4-3-3 apparently. And I've heard Diaby is going to be like a central player behind Ollie Watkins, which is kind of mad. Yeah, you got a headache. Yeah, I saw that. But what kind of headache causes your eyes to swell? I find it a bit bizarre. Cluster headache. That's it. Yeah. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. Is Lazari for Lazio in their white strip, long ball over the top. So good pick out. Oh, to be fair to Olsen, he's come off his line and intercepted the long ball that was towards Ciro Immobile. Cross comes into the box and Olsen will pluck it out of the sky. You know what? Olsen did really well there. Kamara looking for Diaby as Villa tried to just basically play route one there. And it was well cut out. Yes, AJ, you okay? I'm good, bro. I'm good. It took me a while to get a stream of the game. It's not an amazing stream, but it's something. It's not the end of the world. I probably will buy the pass for Valencia because I can't be asked to have this again. Sanchez versus Kepa versus Olsen. You can see the most goals. Alright, so that's what I've seen, right? Online. What on earth is going on with Chelsea? Why are they buying Brighton's third choice? What is that all about? Also, I just realised I don't have my timer on the game, which I will implement now. I suppose none of you guys have asked where the timer is. But hey, wait. Can it turn on, please? Timer, hello. Can you not just flicker once? Why is it turning off? It just keeps turning off. Nothing wants to work today. For God's sake. I think I have to. I'm gonna. Oh, wait. I gotta do that, really? I had to interact with it. Cringe. Also, not. You know, I was gonna say that, Charlie. He actually intercepted a really good long ball towards Ciro Immobile. It was actually good goalkeeping. The stream. So the Twitter stream I found is really good. Well, not really good, but it's not terrible. Diaby for Villa. He's got players short. Finds Kamara, edge of the box. 22 minutes gone here, still goalless. Chatsemi Buendia finds Watkins back to goal, back to Buendia. We go down the left-hand side. Tielemans. Buendia cross. It's a simple header away, really. I think Emi Buendia had other options that were better, personally. Villa still kept it temporarily. Bit of head tennis now. Given away poorly, actually. Back to Villa with Tielemans again. He's got Chambers screaming at him. Instead, he finds Kamara, who does find Chambers down the right-hand side. Chambers down the line to Diaby. He's on the byline. He could cut this back. He goes back to Chambers. Gets a 1-2. The passing from Villa is so good. So good. I've been really pleased. I'm over a minute behind, apparently. According to the live stream. You're going to be ahead. I do think you're going to be ahead. Don't you worry. It's Pau Torres into Diaby. Nice ball to feet. Tielemans. Pau Torres trying to thread a free ball forward. Intercepted. Lazio could hit us on the break here. They're going long. Konsa is fouled. And that is a free kick to Aston Villa. Very good from Ezri Konsa. He tracked that run from Ciro Immobile all the way. Yeah, you are actually ahead of me, yeah. We can't ignore Arsenal trying to sign Raya, one of the best keepers in the league as well. Yeah, alright, so explain that one to me, chat. Why, oh why, are Arsenal going after David Raya when Aaron Ramsdale just signed a new deal? And as far as I'm aware, they're not desperate. They're not in desperate need for a goalkeeper. So tell me, what is that all about, huh? Ramsdale's even worse. Well, the commentators are praising Diaby, which is nice to hear. AJ just saw a UFO. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the fuck, something just flickered on my screen and I thought I thought something was infecting my PC as excuse me. Oh, Christ. Didn't Chelsea play earlier today? Or did I just imagine that? Chelsea played with Dortmund and drew 1-1 apparently. Oh, Burstow got a late equaliser. Apparently. And Wolf put Dortmund ahead with 10 to go. Need to get this big batty shaking mug out the club. Oh, Sterling for 20 mil. You'd be lucky to get that, you know. I'm tempted to go to it because it's Scunthorpe United at home, which is kind of mad if you think about it. Scunthorpe were in the Championship 10 years ago, and are now in the 6th tier of English football for the first time in their history, and their first game is Tamworth away. Imagine, like, that's when you know you've sunk, when your first game in a new season in a new league is away at Tamworth. That's when you know you have you have truly hit rock bottom. So I'm tempted. It's only the away end that's sold out. The ground hasn't. It's only the away end that has. You can still get a ticket in the home end, which would be ridiculous because it's like there's a capacity of 4,000 and 4,000 tickets are not going to sell. They'll sell maybe two or to 3, but not 4K. Anyway, 27 gone. Villa 0, Lazio 0. Ollie Watkins missing a penalty, and Tielemans hitting the crossbar is the only relevant part of the game, apparently. You can't get tickets online anymore, only at the gate. You can go tonight or tomorrow. You can't get one on the day. I'll have a look online. If I need to go tomorrow, I'll go tomorrow. If I need to do that, then so be it. Maidstone have found their level season. Yeah, they dropped like a stone. It was quite funny. Olsen for Villa. We play out from the back, which is scary when you don't have your regular team. I will say, I am terrified when I see players like Digne play out from the back. We have to still keep the same system, but you can really tell what players are suited for it and what players are not. I don't know. Scunthorpe, they've had back-to-back relegations for a reason. Who knows? Oh, yeah. No pun intended. They stunk like a stone. But what's your first game of Championship tomorrow? Yeah, I might actually do a stream for it. I'm more persuaded to do games other than Villa, and I think that could be an interesting one if I cover the first game of the Championship. I'm thinking about it because a lot of people do a lot of games other than obviously their club, you know. Okay. They might do. They might do. I'm not gonna lose any sleep, my friend. There is an offside against Chiro Immobile, and it's a free kick to Villa. The linesman is getting blinded by the sun. He has to. He held the flag in one hand, and he just covered his head with his other. I gotta say, considering the ground, you know, is at Warsaw. There's a lot of people there today. They have filled the best cup. Thai tears will be immense. It would be funny. It will be very funny. Warsaw, not Warsaw. I was going to say Warsaw shit, and that is true. But Millwall, there's no way they have a repeat of last year. I don't think they're going to come close to the playoffs, personally. Oh, it's the RB for Villa. Good interception. Oh, dear. Diaby did really well to carry the ball, but then the pass wasn't amazing. And Villa's transition, we like this quick transition, and it works in some cases, but you know, when it doesn't, it looks stupid. Because there are times where you think, you know what, could we have just hung on to the ball just a little bit longer? Maybe waited for a better moment, but it's very rushed. Which can be a good thing, but it's not amazing in cases like that. We're not at home because we have this like deal with Warsaw. Every season we do a friendly with them, and like we had that before the tour, and now the American tour's ended. It's another game. This time nothing to do with Warsaw, but it's hosted at their ground. So I'm guessing it's some kind of affiliate deal we have with them. Oh, lovely ball through the middle. And a flag, thankfully, has come up for Villa. Immobile again getting on the end of these through balls, but so far we're hanging on because he's offside. Where are we playing? Looks like a dump. It is Warsaw, and you have answered your own question. For Emery or Gerrard, that is one of the worst questions I've ever been asked. Gerrard was an egotistical maniac who butchered this club and would have run it into the ground if he was given any more time. And then Emery, who took us from the mud and gave us a nice... It's like getting someone who's homeless, giving them a mansion, you know, cleaning them up with a sponge bath, giving them a brand new Gucci tuxedo, and then saying, "Oh, do you prefer it when they were homeless, or when they're looking like that?" Like it's very obvious to me, Gerard. He's struggled, by the way, in Saudi Arabia, which I find quite funny. I don't wish the downfall on anyone, but I will laugh if certain people struggle. I'm not going to wish it upon them, but I am going to enjoy it if it happens, you know. And Gerrard was more than tactically inept, and I think it's finally showing. You got away with it in Scotland because that league's so bad. But you can't get away with inept ideas in the Premier League. And apparently not even in the Saudi League, so he's been found out. Chance Buendia. Oh, good save, Villa. So nearly breaking the deadlock there. The shot lacking any venom, really, to take it beyond the goalkeeper. Nice link up there. Wow, Villa TV accidentally showing the wrong highlight. Long ball through towards Ollie Watkins is very overhit, and it will be a goal kick. You see, CSGO gambling has been banned on Twitch. I did not. I'm not surprised though. They have a very strong anti-gambling campaign with you know, the slots going. That's why a lot of people go to kick, and this will push more and more people to kick. Yeah, it will. Gerard carried you, bro. You didn't lose to United with him. We lost to almost everybody else, but just because we didn't lose to United. You know, Emery's first game with Villa, we won. Right? You know that. His debut game for Villa was a 3-1 win against United. Which is very nice. We went from 17th to 7th. You can focus on individual games if you want, but I'm telling you right now, it won't get you far. We also aren't guaranteed a win against Villa this year because no Mount charity. I'm still vexed that I went to watch the Villa game and Mount decided to play insane. My stream has gone down and a Villa apparently scored. My stream went down. I'm gonna get confirmation. That's heartbreak. If I've just missed a goal, I'm gonna be so upset. The stream crashed on Twitter. Was it? Oh, was it actually? Oh my god, I've missed it. Why did it just crash now? Why wait till now to do that, huh? Give me a second. It is a goal for Aston Villa. And Watkins has the holy trinity of a missed penalty, a yellow card, and now a goal. 1-0 against Lazio, and we're hopefully going to see at least a replay or something so I can commentate. But my stream crashed, and then moments later the goal goes in, which is typical typical me, really. My luck. I've just got it back, and I've just I've missed the goal even on here. For God's sake. Let's not ignore the fact he would have 2 goals by now. It's just prime Watkins, you know. Grab the goal, convince everyone you're world class, and then miss, you know, 2 big chances in a game. Long ball through to Watkins. We're seeing this now. Watkins gets the ball on the byline, cuts inside, past 3 players. Whoa. To be fair, I made a joke, but that's actually a really good goal. Long ball played up to him, and then he was able to cut inside and smash the ball in. And a really bad tackle has meant Villa will get a free kick now as well on Leon Bailey. Bailey's just been hacked down. I'm pretty sure Watkins was the only player in the 21-22 who was allergic to scoring now. Jay, are you a serial hater, my friend? I'm going to ask the question. Because everything you said has just been very anti-Villa. You do you, though, my friend. You do you. 5-0 now. His child ran on the pitch and scored 4. His child is probably, you know, better than half the Birmingham City squad, so why not? Oh, that's another talking point. Tom Brady, if you guys haven't heard, is now a minority shareholder of Birmingham City. Which I still... The sentence I just said makes absolutely no sense. Tielemans cross. I'm going to ask the question, Jay. Are you bitter that Villa got into Europe and you didn't? Even Brighton, who you're trying to, like, steal players off, got into the Europa League. Blues are so small you can't see them. Even Spurs are utter wank. And even Spurs finished above. Okay. Well, Daniel, my friend, it's been nice knowing you, but you are going into timeout because that is a lovely comment. Yo, link me your TikTok, bro. I can't wait to see your reactions to stuff. It'll be great. Who scored? Oh, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a Villa stream for about a year. What's good, man? Ollie Watkins put Villa 1-0 up. You just appeared for the first time in months, and that's your first question. Oh, mistake by Olsen. If we did Olsen bingo, there would have been a winner because Olsen gave the ball away in front of goal. If I did Olsen Howler bingo, there would have actually been a winner. Thankfully, he didn't lead to anything, but he literally gave the ball away in his own box. I can't even make this up. Oh man, and I had someone last time nominate the 39th minute. That's funny. Oh, good bit of defending. That is from Kamara to nick the ball away. Lazio on the break there with Felipe Anderson trying to cut inside. And Kamara showing his class there. That's very good. Oh, that's world class from Kamara. Very good. No, I would go 12th, then qualify for that fake Europa League competition. Well, you do you, but West Ham have won more European competitions than Arsenal, and I find that very funny. And they've also won a European competition more recently than you. So I also find that funny. I prefer the old badge. I'm not a big fan of the new one. I voted for the gas lamp. And my vote was in the minority. I think the gas lamp would have been so nice. Chance of Villa! Oh! Emi Buendia flashes a shot across goal. Really good takedown from the cross. The cross itself was actually not great. But Emi Buendia made it look very good with the control. Yeah, this Chambers cross was awful. But Buendia with a lovely takedown on his left foot. And he drives it across goal and nearly makes it 2-0 to Aston Villa. That's a horrible ball from Chambers. He made that Chambers ball look very good. It is a horrible cross. But he made it out like it was a David Beckham ball. Kamara is unreal. He's for a free transfer, he's just ridiculous. New badge looks something out of protocol. The new badge is so boring. Like it's been done before, you know. Like every team, when they make a new badge, for some reason they always go circular. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Jay said we've got Poch now. Just shows we're getting top 4 already. This has to be a troll. There is no way. This has to be a troll. I'm impressed. If this isn't a troll, I'm impressed. There is no way this Chelsea fan's being real. We got Poch now. Just shows we're getting top 4 already. I don't even need to watch the league because I know it's happening. That has to be a troll. After the season they just had, there's no way a Chelsea fan has that actual opinion. I refuse to believe that. Bro, you got Mudryk out wide. What was it? 90 million or whatever for Mudryk? He's just got pace. You signed the Ukrainian Theo Walcott, my friend. Nkunku got injured. Well, the curse of... If he gets given the number 9 shirt, by the way, I will laugh. He might have preemptively got the curse. We're going to see. I reckon they'll give it to Jackson. But if they give it to Nkunku and he got injured, then the number 9 curse continues, you know? I just wouldn't want to be number 9. If I'm a Chelsea player, I'd rather any number... Give me 99, you know? Give me 19, 29, 39, whatever. A bit disrespectful to Walcott comparing it to Madrid. You know what? You're right. Yeah, I apologise, Phil Walcott. You're he's clear. Free kick to Villa. We defended a set piece really well, by the way. Tielemans down in the box, so he's a bit concerning. He's got back up to his feet, so he doesn't look too hurt. But when you see someone down and stay down, you do wonder. Free kick was headed away by Kamara. Then Chambers got it clear, and yeah, to be fair, it was a good tackle. Or for a Villa perspective, anyway, to get a free kick there. Look who Burnley are after. Oh yeah, you're back in the Prem now. That's probably why I've not heard from you. You had a year out. That makes a lot of sense. Who you were against the match week 1? Newcastle away. Newcastle away. Probably one of the most awkward starts to the Premier League. Like, there are a lot more teams I'd prefer to play than Newcastle away as an opening game. That's a really harsh start. Just shows you've not saw that Mudryk goal during pre-season, because if he can score those, then shows what he will be like. Yeah, but where was that when it mattered, you know? Where was that in... Look, this is not even me baiting. Where was that in the Premier League? Even against Villa, right? He missed 2 sitters. He had a one-on-one against Emi, and he hit it straight at him. And then he had a tap in, and he put it wide. Like, where was... Yeah, he might score them in pre-season, but, like, where was it in a Premier League game? I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying I'm not going to gas someone up when they've been awful for the majority of their Chelsea career, and suddenly, like, they'll turn up for a brief spell in a friendly. That's not going to matter when you're playing Liverpool in your first game. Is he going to do that against Liverpool? I highly doubt it. Anyway, half time here at the Bescot. It is Aston Villa 1, Warsaw. I'm so used to saying Warsaw because it's at the Bescot. It's Aston Villa 1, Lazio 0. The difference between the two sides is the main man, Ollie Watkins. Even though he did miss a penalty, he has managed to keep himself level-headed, and he scored a very nice goal, actually. Dribbled the ball past 2 players. The penalty was won by Kamara, by the way. He intercepted a pass, managed to control the ball into the box, and he was taken out. So it's a shame that didn't lead to anything, because that was really good by Kamara. Watkins' penalty was straight down the middle and saved. That's disappointing, really. It's such a poor penalty. He's just trying to slot it. It's not even properly down the middle, which is why the boot of Providal managed to claw the ball out with his toe. His toe claw. We had 3 different managers last season because our new owner is a complete mug. How is that the place for? Well, okay, fair enough. I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans. They ignore the fact that Todd Bowley seems to be a bit weird, a bit of a loose cannon, because he's got money. I respect the fact that you call him a mug. Because if he didn't have the money he had, surely more people would be against him. He has no clue what he's doing sometimes. And you can tell he wants to be very hands-on, but you can't really do that if you have no idea what you're doing. So if he just left it, you know, to the professionals, just fund Chelsea, and then, you know, leave it to the actual staff there who know what they're doing. Like, don't get involved with transfers. Don't get involved with team talks or anything to do, like, with the players. Really, just keep your distance and keep funding the club. But, like, he tries to get involved with players, and I just don't get it. He's just a typical American, and he didn't really know about relegation before he bought Chelsea, which is just the most American thing I've ever heard. Also, this Watkins goal is disgusting, by the way. I'm just watching it on the replay. And the more I watch it, the more I like it. He takes the ball round 3 players and scores. You got to question the defending because they just allow him to just keep going and going. But, you know, it started with Lazari and then Caselli. Like, he could get sacked on the spot for that. He literally let Watkins walk right past, from right to left, walk around him. That is horrible defending. For a centre-half, that is horrible. See you again in a year. I could actually ask you, if you're still here, what do you think about the new Burnley badge? Because they've had a redesign as well, a bit like Villa. I will say less of the badge has actually changed with you guys, but I'd still like to see your perspective. I'd say it's made it look a little bit more sleek, but some people on Twitter have said it's took some of the personality away from Burnley because they've had it for a very long time. It's still not their like iconic badge though. Like there's like some really old looking ones that, you know, it looks more like Tranmere Rovers than Burnley to me. If I look it up online, Burnley badges. So the one they had right now, well, that got changed, was a slight remake of the 1960s Burnley badge, which even that was a updated version of the 1935 Burnley badge. Then they went to letters, which looked vile. And yet they went to something that kind of looks like Dagenham, kind of looks like Tranmere. Is like a lions on a crest. It looked alright, to be fair. And then they changed the badge when they got promoted into the Premier League in 2010. Then they kind of refined it in 2015, and now in 2023, they've gone back to basics with just 2 colours. But yeah, like I said, it is half time. Elsewhere, the Conference League games are ongoing. Villa were seeded because of Juventus. We don't have to play any qualifying games to get into the group, which is quite nice. You never know, you could get someone difficult. I doubt it because this standard of competition, it's not great. Well, West Ham won the whole thing last year, which says a lot. But you do got Legia Warsaw. They're not a bad Polish side. You know, you've got who'd actually give us a game? Club Brugge. You know, that's a good team. They've been in the Champions League. Like that's a half decent side. We've bought players from Club Brugge. You know, they're in this competition. You could get that. And Club Brugge are losing, which is ridiculous, to Aarhus, but I think they will go through on aggregate. Looking at the scoreline, Hibernian in the Scottish Premiership are in this tournament as well. So you never know. You could get hit by a banana skin team. So I'm just glad to see us qualify, and you would imagine with a group that we should make it through very easily. Villa Play said good half. Yeah, it has been. It's been alright. It's not been too difficult. Vince says his Warsaw affiliate. It is affiliate club to us, yeah. I think for 3 or 4 years now, they've had games at Villa Park. Or no, sorry, we've had games at the Bescott mainly. I think there may have been 1 or 2 at Villa, but it's like an annual thing we do now. Is that we play a game against them. It gets them like money through gate receipts. It probably is one of their like highest gate of the season, or up there with one of their highest. I'm gonna have a look at Twitter reaction from the Villa fans. Also, let me know what you guys think as well. So far, we are winning 1-0. Not a lot has happened, to be quite fair. It's been fairly quiet from Lazio. They got some good players. And you'd expect more from Immobile. This is someone who's won the Golden Boot in Serie A few times. Lots of praise for Youri Tielemans, which I will say, by the way, Tielemans has been very good, not just today, but in general. I think he has looked very competent on the ball. He's actually looked better than Kamara at times, which is not an easy feat. I am quite impressed. A lot of Leicester fans were bitter when he left them because all the comments were saying how lazy he was and he doesn't put in effort. Probably because he didn't want to play for Leicester. As horrible as that sounds, he wanted to leave them for 2 years, which is probably took his motivation away, which probably took his performances away. Where you've got someone who wants to be here. He's gonna play well. He wants to play for the actual team. I didn't know Warsaw was an affiliate, but I'm very happy about it. Yeah, Warsaw. We've had players go there on loan. And there is like a lot of Villa fans, in Warsaw, a lot around the whole of the Midlands. And every year we have a friendly against their side, which has already happened. And now we're playing our friendly against an Italian team, also at their ground, which is quite unique. You don't often get that. The affiliate thing is common, but you don't get them hosting games when they're not involved themselves. So they'll still... I'm going to guess it's going to be like a 50-50 in terms of like who gets to keep the revenue from the tickets. Or maybe they get it all, who knows. But you'd imagine it's being hosted by them, so they'll keep at least a large majority of it. But yeah, that'll do a lot for their budget. It looked like a sellout. I've got a friend who's gone to the game, albeit a terrible seat, because it's behind like a. I'll show it again because it's something special. I can't believe actual real life money was paid for this. Honestly, I'd probably go up and say like, what is this? His seat was in front of this massive ass. What do you even call that? Like something to keep the stand up, I guess. Like a pillar. But like, why is there a chair behind it? There's so many things that don't make sense. Why is that normal price ticket? Unless he didn't tell me that he got a cheap ticket and that's why. If it was like, say like, oh yeah, I got in for like a third of the price and that's the seat, then I'll be like, okay, fair enough. But you're missing like half the game and you can't really move. You're just stuck. Yeah, very funny. Like I said, elsewhere, I don't know if any other Premier League sides are currently playing. Earlier today, Chelsea played against Borussia Dortmund. I don't think many friendlies anyway are playing. A lot are currently in the Europa Conference League, as you can see down here. We had 2 games in the Women's World Cup that finished 1-0 to Morocco against Colombia, and South Korea drew 1-1 with Germany. A terrible goal in that game, by the way, to knock Germany out. How long is half-time break? It's roughly 5 to 10 minutes. It shouldn't be too long. And we'll be back underway after that. I didn't realise, actually, one of the top Greek sides are also in the Conference League. A lot of people are underestimating this tournament and saying Villa are going to cruise all the way and win it. But it's not as easy as that. It's not as simple as that. And I think Tottenham 2 years ago got to the group. They might have even qualified from it, but even they ended up losing. It's not super easy. Half time is it? Well, I knew it was minimum. I knew it was around 10. How you doing, Norman? He says I've some money in. How's Villa doing? So far, so good. I think we've been thoroughly on top. It really should. It's a question of why is it not more than how are we doing? It is one wave traffic from Villa for the whole game. If you're gonna really dig for anything in terms of positivity from Lazio, you would say their through balls have been testing, but the high line is just too much of a problem. They're not getting through. It's been fairly simple for Aston Villa to deal with anything they've thrown at us. Ciro Immobile, someone who's scored a lot of goals in his career, hasn't really got a sniff. So if you've got any money on this game, I think you'll be very pleased. As long as you've got it for Villa, I think you'll be very pleased. Diaby has been good. He's been playing. We're trying to get Diaby involved by playing long balls, and at times it will work really well, and then other times, I've said it briefly on stream, but it looks like we're rushing it a little bit. We just need to find the right balance. He's been very good at what he's been asked to do, but sometimes he's kind of too quick for the rest of the players. So he's having to do a bit more on his own than I think he wants to. Watkins' hold-up play for a change has actually been very good. I'm usually quite critical of that. A lot of positives. Even Olsen has played well. He did make one dodgy mistake, which wasn't punished, but I think even he hasn't done too bad. I think Pau Torres and Konsa have been solid at the back. Tielemans has been a Rolls Royce in midfield. There's a lot of positives. It's just the negatives to me of, once again, we've missed a penalty. Once again, since El Ghazi has left Villa, we have not replaced him with a competent penalty taker. It's ridiculous. Watkins, Archer, they've both missed penalties, several of them, since El Ghazi left. I don't even know, man. I honestly, at this point, just give it to Luis or Buendia. It's getting desperate, you know. Digne takes set pieces. Surely Digne's penalties aren't terrible. But yeah, that's my only concern. We need a spot kick taker. And Watkins' penalties are absolutely horrendous. I think he's now missed as many as he's scored, which is just awful. And he tried to take it down the middle, and it trailed a little bit to the left, which meant the keeper managed to get a boot to the ball. Even if the keeper was sent the wrong way, but because it wasn't properly directly down the middle, he kept it out. Money's always on Villa. Thanks a lot. Our crucial lineup changes coming. Yeah, so friendlies have brought out lots of changes, and at halftime we have seen a plethora of changes over the American tour and the Warsaw game at the Bescott. We've seen a lot of them, so yeah. I would even say to you, I would expect changes. Martinez is probably going to come on. The most common change is goalkeepers have changed very frequently at halftime, so expect that. And to be fair to Olsen, he's had 2 games, or his last 2 games, he's not conceded a goal. So who knows? Maybe we're all wrong about him. I very much doubt it, but you never know. Just give me a second. We are underway for the second half. I'm just getting up the stream now. Aston Villa 1, Lazio 0. Not a terrible scoreline so far. Give me a second. I've loaded up the wrong one. Of course. Tielemans going for goal, putting it past the post. I gotta say, he's been the best player so far, and we start the second half very strong. Tielemans nearly making it 2-0 to Villa. Just seeing the replay again. Diaby on the right hand side, pulls it back into the middle. Tielemans takes a touch to settle himself, goes for the far corner with his left boot, and it's possibly like a foot wide. Is the link for the stream you have on Discord? I can provide it in chat. I'll probably, for the safety of the channel, it is probably better to provide it in Discord. So I can just post it and I'll invite it to Discord, to my server. Because, yeah. That is probably a bit more smart. Give me a second. I'll provide my Discord link for you guys. So feel free to join it when eventually the thing comes through. Hopefully that will do it. If not, I'll just find the link myself. My bot sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to see. Does it want to work today? Oh, it just says join my Discord. Wait, is there? Oh, there is a link. There is a link. Okay, cool. Yeah, just click the link. Hopefully it works. The bot does work. Tears in my eyes. It actually bothered to work for a change. So yeah, just feel free to click on the link. I'll even say live Villa game. That's a very smart idea. I think from now on I will just promote it in my Discord. I think that's a lot more safe for this channel. So anyone who wants to join, I'll even make a command for that as well at some point. Join my Discord and join off the link. I'll get the changes as well. There has been halftime substitutions, and because I couldn't quite join as soon as the game kicked off for the second half, I did miss them. So I'll go on Twitter and I'll find out what they are. Give me a second. So we have made a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 changes at half time. So 7 of the 11 have gone. Konsa, Torres, Kamara, Bailey, Buendia, Diaby, Watkins are all off. And they will be replaced by Cash, Mings, Douglas Luiz, Philogene Bidis, Coutinho, John McGinn, and Cameron Archer have all come on. No 3 and 3 for Diaby, unfortunately. I think that's probably the saddest news that we've seen. Lazio have a player down, which is unfortunate. You never want to see it in friendlies, really. You do feel for him. Watching on TV. I've seen that in your photo. That is kind of cool. Feel free as well. You can give yourself any roles, like Villa fan or whatever. I probably will add more teams at some point. You enjoy the game, man. Who's getting treatment? I think it's Vicino who's getting treatment for Lazio. I'm just seeing what happened now. So Luiz. Oh. So it wasn't anything we did. It was just a little slip, and I think he rolled on his leg. That actually did look quite nasty, I will say. That is not one you want to see, really. Oh dear. There's going to be a drop ball because there wasn't a foul. Yeah, that injury looked a bit awkward, I will say. I think he's going to come back on. I don't think it was too serious, thankfully. But it did look nasty. Long ball through. Good takedown. He's Mings for Villa down the line. Looking for Coutinho. I gotta say, I don't want to be negative just for being negative, but Coutinho, the money he's on, we could really do with him going to Saudi Arabia or just anywhere. But that's like the most realistic place for him. You know, they'd actually give him the wages that he wants. It's a shame, but I don't think he can really provide much for us. And he's just on the bench now. A long ball looking for Archer was plucked by the Lazio goalkeeper. Coutinho to Etifak for 100 million. Here we go. You would love to see it. Yuri Tielemans for Villa. Oh, lovely drag. Cash. He combined really well there. Villa are forced backwards. Chambers going back towards Olsen. By the way, Olsen has stayed on. Olsen has stayed on. I really hoped Martinez went on, but nope. He's going to play at least 10 more minutes, probably. As long as it didn't look like a malicious foul. All was good. Yeah, it was just an accident. Luis went shoulder to shoulder and he lost his balance and then he landed very awkwardly. And to be fair, it looked worse than probably what it actually was. Because he was like back on his feet within a few minutes. It did look a little bit nasty at first. Coutinho for Villa. Opening up for Villa. Good chance here. Coutinho going for a shot. Travelled about a yard before it deflected away and Villa get a corner. A nice combination again around the edge of the box for Aston Villa. Seeing the replay now here. Coutinho gets the 1-2. Oh, it's a lovely back heel from Archie, you know. It's a really nice layoff from Cam. And it's a vicious strike from Coutinho. You do wonder if a challenge didn't come in then. Would it have been on target? Corner's taken short and given away. Oh, that's terrible. It's actually gone out of play for a goal kick. That's awful. That's a terrible set piece for Villa. Who are you texting, AJ? We all heard the phone. Unless I completely dazed that. Did I get a text message? I may have got one. I get a lot of notifications come up on my phone, to be fair. Well, if it's 2-0, I'll have to wait and see because I'm behind. But I'd rather not know. I should have a no spoilers, but I don't know if that'll do anything. Realistically, should win 6-0. Lazio are a good side, by the way. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, man. Mings nearly losing the ball, by the way. Chambers, that's a nice ball. Philogene. Tielemans hooks it long, and I think this is where we actually get something from then, if the chat is correct. Oh, what a goal! It's John McGinn with an incredible shot with his left foot into the top corner. That's a really nice finish. All started, by the way, from Tyrone Mings nearly losing the ball. And then Tielemans spraying a very nice long pass. Cash with the layoff. John McGinn with a stupendous left-footed shot. Very nice. It might have been deflected through. It looked like it got a little flick on its way in. I don't think it would have mattered anyway. That's still going in regardless. George actually went to watch some real football. Yeah, no, yeah. What a win for Piss Castle. All the money they've got. Oh, intercepted. Villa. We're looking very hungry now. It's Coutinho. Douglas Luiz, edge of the box. He can't shake the shoot, really. Tries to combine with Tielemans and the... I mean, the possession is still there. But Lazio have their whole squad back to defend now. But yeah, Super John probably wraps this friendly up, really. I can't imagine Lazio coming from 2 goals down. With the way they've been playing, that does make a difference. They have been pretty damn awful, if I'm going to be honest. Sometimes people read too much into friendlies, but this is pretty dire from Lazio, if I'm being honest. Here's Digne. How far behind am I? I'm a minute 30 behind. Crazy. George went to watch a poll. Is Villa on 5th realistic this season? I do think we're going to have a drop-off. Look, the hype around Villa doing well, I understand it, because suddenly we've gone from being a really poor team to suddenly we're performing. And we're unbeaten in pre-season, right? But Europe does make a difference, right? And our squad is going to get tired. So towards the end of the season, there will be a drop-off. And I think we're going to struggle. I don't think we're going to... I really honestly believe we're not going to get top 7. I think 8th or 9th is very possible. And we might even win the Conference League, but I just don't see us staying in the top 7. Not because Emery's not good enough, not because the squad's not good enough. I just think it's a lot to adjust. It's a lot of games to adjust to. We're going from 1 game a week to 2, you know? Especially the group stage, I think it's gonna take its toll. Douglas Luiz and Coutinho both on this free kick. Looking like it is going to be Coutinho. He is. He's going to go for it. Oh, what a save. It nearly was 3-0 to Aston Villa. Really good save. To deny Coutinho a goal for Villa. And it was Digne on the follow-up who put it wide. And realistically, that should have been 3-0 to Aston Villa. That's a phenomenal save to deny Coutinho. It's a really good strike. He's had to go full stretch there, and to be honest, Digne probably should have scored the rebound. Yeah, Digne really should have scored the rebound, but I suppose it doesn't matter. 58 gone here. It is 2-0 to Aston Villa. Immobile is going to come off. He's had a shocking game. The Lazio changes will now be made. You're on 60-45. I'm on 59-22. And the real game... Well, the real game is 60-45, yeah. The Villa commentators are just ripping into the Lazio squad. Just because they can. They said Robin Olsen's just here to watch the game. Like the rest of the fans. There's no need for the smoke, you know? Noble Yates, clear, unfortunately, mate. Oh, this is the first time I've ever tried this, by the way. I've never had this before. It is Birra Moretti. It's Italian, and I've never had it. It's lager. And I do like it, but it's the first time I've ever had it. And I do recommend. It's quite nice. Europeans, man, they do alcohol very well. Obviously, drink responsibly and all that. Cheers, Joe. You might have thought it was from Spain. Shut up, Harry. He scored the second goal. Super John McGinn. Lovely left-footed shot from a nice layoff from Matty Cash. Took a little deflection on its way through into the top corner. Man's trying to get a sponsor. Yeah, well, all I gotta do, I just hold the bottle. Hold the bottle like this and just say nice things, yeah? Will they be watching? Who knows? Yeah, Moretti's lovely. It's lovely. I do enjoy. I don't know how I've never had it before. Lovely Freddie Freeball. Oh, it's a poor take from Archer though. Yeah, if I'm a Lazio fan, I'll be so pissed. Mings with a heavy tackle and a foul given for that, I question. There's a lot in the tackle, especially for a pre-season game, but it's never a foul in a million. Have a Cornish rattler. Oh wait, I'll look that up. I think I've had that before. I'm not going to Cornwall. I'm going to Devon in a few weeks. Oh, I've had that. I've had this. So nice. It's really strong though. Yeah, it's I can see why. I remember when I first tasted it. I could see why it was called it. You're in Cornwall. Wait, when are you in Cornwall? 'Cause I'm in Devon for 2 weeks, but you're probably gonna go after I am. I very much doubt it'll be around the same time. Went to the Rattler Brewery. It's so much better. Oh, it will be. It will be. You are joking. I literally today I got tickets for the 17th. Small world. And I did speak about going to where was we gonna go? We might do like a little day trip in either Truro or Penzance or somewhere in Cornwall. It's like a 30-70. We might do it. I hardly ever go to Cornwall, but I do love it, and I probably should go there more. It's rained every day besides today. Of course, shot comes in from Coutinho, by the way. It's just gone over and it's hit the stanchion behind the goal. He's had a good game, to be fair, Coutinho. You can see he really wants a goal. Truro inbound, I've been there a few times. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I've been to Plymouth once. The scenery in Plymouth is really good. Probably meet Pieface there if I go clubbing. Imagine you just randomly go to like Plymouth Pop World and you just see Pieface chilling. Go Nuki, up the Nuki. I'll look at where Nuki is on the map. I know obviously around where it is. But I know it's quite a visited place. It's actually fairly near Truro. I thought it'd be a bit closer to like mainland England. I didn't realise how far it is. Shit. Yeah, the reason why Penzance is a maybe because it's really far. It's a really long journey, even from Devon. Chance for Archer so I'm talking about fucking Devon, and there's a Villa game going on. Nuki Wales, Nuki Cornwall. I suppose there is Nuki Wales. I didn't even think about it. Might as well. Yeah, if you're gonna go Penzance, you go Land's End. Yeah. Coutinho. That's shocking, but it's kept in play though. And I think Villa do get a corner. That's really good. I gotta say, I'm clapping that because Coutinho really messed that up, and Digne recovered that brilliantly. It was a horrendous pass from Coutinho. I think I went to Land's End when I was like a baby, but I have no memory of it, obviously. So it'd be nice to go there with an actual memory. Corner comes in for Villa. 65 gone on the clock. It's taken short. Coutinho back to Louise. Left footed cross towards the far stick. Header across goal by Mings. Still not cleared. Cash gets the ball under his feet a little bit. Ball is switched to the left hand side. Only half cleared by Lazio. Oh, that was an attempt for a turn there by Coutinho. He's really trying today. Trying to promote himself to Al Ahly or whatever. Go there when fireworks go off. Some experience that. I'd love that. I'd love that. Not gonna lie, I'm excited to watch Villa in Europe. Oh, me too. Me too. It'll be nice to see us actually play some decent sides. Also, I've got this massive ad on my screen now, covering the friendly. There's 2,000 people on Twitter watching this game. And it just says click description, and I'm not going to do that. Tino's trying to show off so he can stay. He's trying to promote himself, you know. If he does a couple step overs, maybe people will talk about him, you know. Land's End is class as well. I've heard there's like a shop or a museum there that you can go to. You can buy like Land's End stuff. Might be an idea for a day out. Well, I will say it's been a lot quieter today. It's so weird. I had, what was it, 40 people at 4 in the morning watching Villa Fulham. I'm guessing it's because, one, it's not on Sky, and it's not a Villa Park, and it's like half the second team. That is my only guess. But even on other Villa channels, I'm seeing some Villa fans not really being interested in today. They probably will be for Valencia, I'm guessing, because it's the final friendly before the start of the season. But I think, you know, the mentality is half the squad will probably not be playing. Like, Olsen started today. He's not going to start against Newcastle. So, yeah, that's I think the thinking behind it. Coutinho, he actually gets the ball. Oh, it's a terrible ball. This is why you don't play, Philip, man. I'm just going to say it how it is. This is why you don't play. You know, that's shocking. That is a 5-yard pass, Coutinho. You can do all the step overs and all your Brazilian flair. You can do all of that, but you can't do a 5-yard pass. This is why you don't play. Maybe I'm too harsh, but you know, you can do stuff like that, and you can't pick a pass. I care about preseason to an extent. If you lose a game, you know, don't lose sleep over it. You know, because like, it doesn't matter. My concern, which I made a video for it last year as well. My concern was how well is your side playing. If you're consistently playing shit, right? And even if you win games, but you're playing badly, that's a concern to me. I don't care about the score, so to speak. I care about how you're actually playing. And, you know, are you competitive in your games? Can you see, like, a game plan? Can you see where the ideas are changing? Like, I like to see that. Last year, under Gerrard, we actually didn't do terribly in pre-season in terms of scoreline. But we were awful in a lot of the games, and the scoreline reflected like wins. I remember we played a side in France, and we beat them 2-1, and we were terrible. We were awful. I think we had 2 shots and scored 2 goals. But on paper, you win the game, and you think, oh, that was all right. Gone to France and won. But it doesn't say the full story, you know? Kellyman has come on. I think Seb Revan has also come on for Aston Villa. Revan has played a lot of games, which I think has surprised a lot of people. Because out of all the academy players who have featured in the first team, Revan has to be the biggest surprise. Like, I'm not surprised Archer has played. I'm not surprised Philogene has played. I'm not surprised, you know, even Kellyman. But Revan's out of nowhere. Revan truly is out of nowhere. I'm a little bit surprised we've not given Finn Azaz a go. Azaz has officially signed for Plymouth on loan again. I'd like to have seen him potentially feature in a few games. He had such a good season at Plymouth last year. Got them promoted. Scored a lot of goals, you know, from midfield. So yeah, you're looking to watch a Premier League game at Luton. That will be an experience. I will say that. Lord of the Ming says, I have a Land's End snow globe. Yeah, post it in Discord if you can. I'd like to see it. It'd be funny. I would like to see it. Villa take this goal kick short. I was going to say Lazio's attack fizzled out, to say the very least. Oh, dodgy ball forward. And a shot comes in, beaten away by Robin Olsen. To be fair, he made the save. I forget, it's not Emmy in goal. It's still Olsen. And it's a good save. I think he was creeping in. Villa starting to be a little bit more sloppy now, which is a bit of a concern. Finally seeing Lazio pull their thumb out and do something. I'm just trying to see who had the shot for them. It was their first shot of the game, by the way. just to truly state how bad they've been. That was their first shot on goal. Yeah, watch Olsen start against Valencia now. Olsen goes long. Good, actually, good clearance as well. Towards Kellyman. Archer can't get the ball down. Lazio get it back. 73 gone here. It is Villa 2, Lazio 0. Guys, don't forget, please do like the video. I'd be very much appreciative of you if you do that. It does help promote the stream to other people. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're a Villa fan, I'd say a fan of Lazio, but I very much doubt there's any Italian people watching this. But you never know. Any extra help towards the channel would be very much appreciated. I've had a few new people here today, including some bizarrely Chelsea fans. So any extra support is always appreciated on this channel. Cash going back to Olsen. Good short ball actually into Douglas Luiz. He drops into the pocket. Kellyman is fouled. Romagnoli rugby tackling Kellyman there. Villa still hold on to the ball. We play advantage is Douglas Luiz. Coutinho again is so shit from Coutinho. Coutinho, he really wants to be that guy. He wants to be involved so bad. But a lot of his passes have been dreadful. Like, there is desire to actually do something, but where's the end product? I'm a full Chelsea fan. I'm going to be in your streams more, and plus I'm in the Discord now. Well, that's lovely. That is lovely. And it wasn't just you. There was that other Chelsea guy, that Jay. So just, yeah. Chelsea randomly. But I'd say maybe at most half my viewers are Villa fans. Are you going to do a league prediction video before the season starts, Richard? I will. I don't know when, but I'll get it out. I need to get it out very soon as well. Oh, Mings with a bit of beef there. With a... Tyrone Mings getting involved there with a couple shoves. What'd they call it? Handbags? Did they fight? Over nothing. He took a tumble for no reason. What was that all about? Yeah, Tati, what are you doing, bro? Right, I'm gonna briefly look tomorrow. Is it the first? I think someone said it earlier. The first championship game is on tomorrow. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton. I'll probably live stream that. Oh, well, Mings and Tati are still at each other again. The referee is going to have to separate these two. I don't watch WWE. I don't mind it. It's not something I'm, too, gassed about. It's all right. I see why people like it. It's entertaining. I know, obviously, I know it's fake, but that's part of the, TV shows are fake, but people still watch it, It's drama, it's entertainment. I see why people enjoy it. It's never been something I have gone out my way to enjoy. But it's not something I'd say I dislike. Very similar, my stance to Formula 1 actually is that I don't hate it. I don't go out my way to watch it. And I know a little bit about it, so that's that's my take. There's not many sports I don't like. Where are Pisscastle finishing the season? I think Villa, Brighton and Newcastle will have a little drop off. I do think that. I think Newcastle will be, if they get top 6, it's a good season. I'm saying it as it is. I'm quite unbiased. I think Newcastle have a decent sign, but they ain't getting top 4 again. I think 7th is there or thereabouts. They've got money, but I don't know. Their preseason hasn't exactly, sparked anything for me. I'm unmoved. Tonali got bodied by Emi Buendia. Like, this was 65 million signing. Who's supposed to be one of the best holding midfielders in the world. Got bodied by 5'7" Emi Buendia. So, make of that what you will. Cross comes in from the right. From Philogene, it's cut out. Knitting welcome. Knitting World Championship stocks. I knew this summer series. I had a mate come round to watch the Chelsea game. Well, we watched both the Villa and the Chelsea. And, yeah, I was quite sad actually we didn't win it. I mean, we were 2-0 down, to be fair. I was surprised we brought it back. At 3-2, though. And we were... At that point, when we went 3-2 ahead, we were controlling the game. Watkins, if you didn't see it, Watkins missed 2 sitters in that game. And we should have buried them. That game should have been out of sight. I would say at most, Watkins bottled it. He missed... One was a lovely pullback on a plate. Diaby skinned half of the Brentford backline and gave a tap into Watkins and he put it over the stand. So yeah, that kind of annoyed me a little bit. And then Fulham decided to not show up. It was such a bad game. Fulham were terrible. Aidan Young Ghost, he says up the Villa all the way. Appreciate your support, bro. What do you think so far in pre-season, not just today, but in general? Or if anyone wants to answer me that, you go ahead. Can you remember when Newcastle was dead last and they came to finish top 8? That is true. They did do that. And like anything I say, I could be wrong. I just very much doubt that Newcastle are going to get top 4 again. Lazio making a goalkeeping change with 10 minutes to go. I feel like if you're going to do that, why wait until 10 minutes to go? But sure, I mean, whatever. An Ed Sheeran concert was at the stadium a couple of days before we played Dortmund, and they let the standing on the grass and didn't cover it. Is the turf there a bit messed up? Is that what's going on? Because I remember when Wembley hosted an NFL game, the pitch was a disaster. You're going back like 7 years, but it's the worst I've ever seen Wembley by a mile. It looked like a non-league pitch. It was horrific. And all it was just one game. One NFL game was there. And they killed it. Oh, yeah, send me on Discord. Also, Young Ghost said, pre-season, we done well. At least we haven't lost any points. Yeah, we remained unbeaten, which was nice. Yeah, send it in the Discord, Harry. And I'll have a look. Oh, Vince, because you're a Chelsea fan, where do you think Chelsea will finish? Because I had a very arrogant Chelsea fan come in stream. Look, I don't... See, there's a big difference between, ambition and arrogance. And this guy came in, possibly trolling, saying, oh, I've seen enough from Pochettino. You don't even have to watch the games. We're guaranteed top 4. And I'm like, there's a little bit of arrogance there because the Premier League is so tough now. You can't really base pre-season and just blatantly say you're going to make top 4. It's not that easy. They could do it. I'm not saying they won't. But to just arrogantly say, yeah, we're top 4 again. Like, that would be a very good turnaround from what, the disaster of last season to getting back into the top 4. I don't know. I thought that was very arrogant. I remember when Graham was annoyed about our grass when we dominated Liverpool 7-2. Yeah, he was bitter. That's why. Oh dear. What was that? That's not Stamford Bridge though. It's a terrible pitch, but it's not Stamford Bridge at least. I'll post it. Hang on. I'll copy the text and I'll post it in my general for anyone to see it. It reminds me of like the World Cup pictures from yeah, it was in Chicago. Yes, it's not a great picture at all, and it reminds me of the 2014 like Brazil World Cup pictures. Do you remember that they were using like? Oh, you'd have been very young for that, but do you remember when they were using fucking green spray for the to make the grass looking a little bit extra green? It was awful. So many of the pictures in Brazil were absolutely abysmal. It kind of reminds me a bit like that. I still can't believe how bad some of them were. Ming's doing very well under Unai. Under Gerrard, hardly used it all. He was just disrespected under Gerrard. You know, to strip him of captaincy, you know, in the way he did it was just horrific. Sorry for asking, how old are you? I'm gonna... it's gonna be a very dangerous question I'm gonna ask, right? And is, how old do you think I am? I've heard, trust me, I've heard anything from like, well, I'm not gonna say. I'll let you guess, and I'll give you the ranges I've heard, and some can be mad disrespectful in both ways. Oh, very good. At 23, I'll take a 22. 22, solid. Shut up, Harry. 31 with a child. 90. I'm 23. Oh, scored! Villa make it 3-0. Sorry, I missed the goal pretty much. It was a crossing from the left, and it might have even been an own goal. I just wanted to talk to my chat, but Villa interrupt me. Ball from the left has trickled its way into the back of the net. It did look like an own goal, but it could have been. Oh, to be fair, they're covering the camera, so I actually can't see who scored. I'm gonna get confirmation. Well, they're saying Seb Revan, but it looked like an own goal from my angle. All right. So Vince said 22. Richard said 19. Oh, look, 19. I love that guess. 19 is great, and 20. Look, those are nice. None of them, other than Harry being a knob, because he actually knows my age. I've said older, which is lovely. I'd rather that. So, yeah, I am at uni. I'm finishing uni this year. If anyone does want to join my Discord, by the way, feel free. Oh, me and Harry, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll probably do like a cooldown on the command so it doesn't get like clogged. But yeah. Tutor Nick says, "Hi AJ, how do you think tonight's great performance changes the starting team for Valencia? On the assumption that the Valencia team will be the more likely starting team for Newcastle." Good question. The top performers for Villa are the ones that have been performing all season. Not well. You know what I mean by that. All pre-season anyway. Konsa has done very well, I think, in pre-season. I think he's really trying to fight for his place. Pau Torres will probably start every game because of the money we paid for him and the fact he's played every game. Bailey did nothing. You know, I like Leon Bailey, but he's just been so... How would you describe Bailey, chat? Give me your description of Leon Bailey. What, you know, you can describe it in as many or as few words as you want. I think the nicest way for me to describe Leon Bailey would be uninspiring. Underwhelming. I like that. I was going to say, it's that, you know, same vibe. Same vibe. On and off days to Bailey. How you doing, Jerome Villa TV as well? What's good? Yeah, underwhelming, on and off, very inconsistent. And unfortunately, we've just seen that in pre-season again. You can see why Diaby was a little bit more successful at Leverkusen than Bailey, and I can see him being more successful at Villa than Leon Bailey as well. Think Traore should play more? Now, I could be... Oh, nasty tackle, by the way, through the back of Felipe Coutinho. That's a nasty tackle on a game that's 3-0. That's done and dusted with 3 minutes to go. Why is there a tackle like that? I don't understand. It's such a nasty, reckless tackle for no reason. The game is done. Why go in like that? It's completely through the back of Coutinho. Yeah, like I said, anyone can join the Discord. Feel free. Shooter Nick said, "I'd rather Adama Traore than Bertrand." Yeah. But anyway, to fully answer your question, Nick, I think it reaffirms, the ideas we already have, which is Bailey probably shouldn't be playing. Tyrone Mings is probably our most solid defender still. Him and Powell will probably be the centre-back duo. Tielemans looks very good, so we're probably going to see him in midfield. Coutinho goes for goal, deflected, nearly into the back of the net. The goalkeeper had absolutely no chance with that. He didn't know if it was Monday or Wednesday. As that ball was deflected through, he was completely clueless. And we again try and take a short corner, and it doesn't work. This short corner bollocks just needs to stop. It just hasn't worked. The goals I did think it was an own goal. I only had one viewing of it, and it looked like it was an own goal. Villa TV tried to say it was Seb Revan. There was no chance it was going to be Seb Revan. As much as I love Seb, yeah, that was a very clear and obvious own goal to me. Fair points. How do we accommodate McGinn, Kamara, Louise, Tielemans in the same lineup? Nice problem to have. It is a really good problem. It really is, isn't it? I don't know, to be honest. Because they're all phenomenal. The fan base would lose its shit if Louise wouldn't play. McGinn offers a lot in the out wide position he does. Diaby is probably going to play behind Ollie Watkins rather than out wide. Or he could play out wide as well. We don't know. We genuinely don't know. That is full time, by the way. That is game over. It's 3-0 to Aston Villa. That question is really hard, and I'm going to just extend it to the rest of the chat. McGinn, Kamara, Louise, and Tielemans, pick 3. Or just tell me the one you wouldn't choose. Because that's hard. I feel like the answer people are going to give is John McGinn. But McGinn was very good under Emery. He has gone from being a bit of a liability under Gerrard to being one of the top performers in an Unai Emery squad. So, Kamara, you can't drop Kamara there because Kamara is a better holding midfielder than any of them. He is so good at the nitty-gritty defending, like the interceptions, the tackling. We've seen it in this game where he would just come back, win the ball, lay it off to the keeper. The pockets of space he gets into, the tackles he makes, he's just a monster, and you can't really drop. You can't not have Kamara play. But at the same time, I don't know who, because Tielemans has really impressed me. Can't drop McGinn. He's the engine room. Isn't this like you said? It's a lovely problem to have in it. I remember back in the day, our problem was we have too many poor players. Which poor player do we play this week? Do you remember? And I'm sure you probably will, because it wasn't even that long ago, really. When we were fighting for our lives to stay in the Premier League, and we had to play one up front between Samatta and Keenan Davis. It was a horrible choice because they were both absolutely abysmal and out of their depth, but we had to choose one of them. And it was like, is it the best of two evils, And that's kind of horrible to say about Keenan Davis, but he was clearly not good enough for the Premier League. And now it's a midfield debate on 4 incredible midfielders, and we can only realistically play 3 of them. Remember Stephen Islands? Oh, Jesus Christ. The days of Henry Lansbury. You know, he's like, he does, it, like, you can genuinely look this up, by the way. He does, like, lawns now. He mows lawns. That's not even, like, me that's not a joke. This is someone who, like, does some kind of gardening now. He played for, like, Luton. Well, not that long ago. And he's, I think he's gave football the retirement. I think he's hung his boots up. Because I don't imagine him doing that and coming back into football anytime soon. I think he has fully retired just to be like some kind of gardener. Whatever. We need El Ghazi back. What Gerrard did was awful. Why did Gerrard remove all the wingers from the club? Can anyone answer that to me? Because we were screwed when we tried to play with wingers again. We had to buy some new wingers. We had to get Traore back after he was sent to the shadow realm of Turkey, you know? Yeah, but you don't just butcher a team that has wingers. Anyway, also I saw your comment of Serenade. The goal scorers, I do apologise. You've probably been waiting a little bit. Ollie Watkins missed the penalty but put us 1-0 up. Second goal was scored by John McGinn's left boot, and the third goal was an own goal as a cross come in from the left. And a very good win. Lazio were not even a problem, really. I think that was the easiest game we've had by a mile. Thank you for all the amazing support. We've got one more friendly to go, which is Valencia in 2 days. To be honest with you, I'm going to be live again tomorrow for Sheffield Wednesday versus Southampton, the first game of the Championship. I want to cover games, not just Villa. Villa is obviously my main focus, but it would be nice to cover the first game back in the Football League, which is Southampton. I want to see how well they do. You know, these two sides were 2 divisions apart. So if you want to watch that with me, feel free to do so. And I'll obviously be live for Villa Valencia and Newcastle on the opening day. Football's back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon. Have a good day, night, or wherever you guys are from.